Hey everybody, welcome back behind the bar one more time in Chris's basement. Welcome back.
Thanks.
We actually just within like 7 minutes ago shut down the OWK video, so my mouth's still a little vanilla coated, so I've been trying to drink water to reset a smidge.
Absolutely.
Because we're going to be sipping on the OWK for the rest of the day, but I brought a beer because I felt like I had to bring something to this that I've been wanting to drink and do a review of that was released I think back in November. We're going to do a Toppling Goliath beer. I haven't done a Toppling beer in a while. So we're going to do Barrel Slayer, which they did a stout weekend release. I think it was mid-November. It was this, Stout Hawks, which was non-barrel aged with Horus. You could buy Morning Delight as well. But this is a collab they did with Binnys, which is a huge liquor store in Chicago. They're famous for the Bourbon County release every year that people go crazy and get in line for hours beforehand.
Yep.
So, in typical Toppling fashion, I have no idea what the ABV is on this, although I don't think I said the ABV on OWK. But I already got it open because you never know what Toppling lacks. So we'll dive into this. And of course, I like coming to Chris's because I get to use my own glassware, and then Joe's glassware as well.
Shout out Gels Arcade.
Yeah. So I'm sure Joe will watch this as well. We can't say proper glassware, sorry, Joe. Although
I did a Morning Delight glass, but it's not my favorite because it's like a Tiku style. So
yeah, there we go. So my understanding with this beer is it is what I heard and I think they posted was this is Assassin that was then aged in Weller barrels. I think Weller 12, but I'm not sure. Weller barrels that they got from Binnys. So that was kind of the thing on it. Pouring this, it actually had a little bit more carbonation than I thought it would. Mm-hmm. But it is already completely gone, pitch black in the glass. You know it's going to fight its Toppling, so. Well, the nose is very barrel forward. A lot of barrel, a lot of dark fruit. It smells, it's singeing my nose hairs. Like it smells boozy.
it does smell boozy. Yep.
I get a little bit of a hint of like vanilla, but again, I'm going to preface this. If I say vanilla in this video, there is a slight chance that it could be lingering vanilla. But on this one, the smell, I do get a little bit of like vanilla from the barrel, a little bit of chocolate. Tannic. It smells good though. It smells like a good barrel aged stout though. It reminds me of like a Assassin kind of nose. So let's dive in. Cheers. Pretty good mouthfeel. I would say it's definitely on the thicker side. It's not as thick as the beer we drank before this, but it's got a good. It's similar to like you said you had the Assassin 16. It's very similar to like a Toppling kind of Assassin mouthfeel. A lot of dark fruit though, quite a bit. Mm-hmm. A lot of chocolate.
It's definitely got a little bit of alcohol burn going on.
It does.
It doesn't. I don't think the Toppling beers I've had, they don't hide the alcohol quite as well as something like Side Project, but
yeah.
So you can definitely get that little boozy burn.
It's a little more traditional barrel aged stout.
Yep.
As opposed to like a BET or something. The thing anymore is that the one thing that
this is also much fresher too.
Correct.
Yeah.
The one thing that I'll say is the one thing in the stout world that doesn't bother me, but it does exist, is most people make just barrel aged stouts anymore. It's hard to do to get them
hard
to
to
do
find
right.
a non-adjunct barrel aged stout.
You can hide a lot of flaws in beers with adjuncts. Like you can. Toppling does it. I mean, Goose Island, Bourbon County every year. You got Mamon. You got Modern Times does a few, but really there's not. Your big stout breweries are doing adjunct stouts. They just are.
Everybody wants the pastry stouts. It seems something.
Yeah. But as far as, I mean, this reminds me, it's a little bit more dark fruit than I remember the Silver Waxed Assassin. This is closer to like Orange Waxed Assassin for me. I get this has a really nice complex barrel note to it that I really like though. Like it sticks around. It's got like that oakiness lingers, which I actually like when I'm
drinking. Yeah, and I think we just talked about, like, I don't have the Assassin background that you have. Only Assassin I've had is the Purple Wax, which to me was raisin, like plum, almost prune, like you just got that super dark fruit, and this doesn't come across like that at all to me. I mean, I definitely get some notes of that, but not the overpowering, overwhelming dark fruit that Purple Assassin had. This is a much better beer in my opinion.
Yeah, this has a real nice like roasty chocolate malt. Not quite coffee, but like it's got a little bit of bitterness to it too, which I like in my barrel aged stouts.
I definitely get a decent amount of vanilla. I don't think it's residual vanilla. Like I get quite a bit out of this beer. So
I do too. It's really weird. The other big beer that they released in the last year was X or 10 or whatever it was called, and I got the pleasure. I drank that beer 4 times, and everybody kept telling me that there was vanilla in it. And as one bottle that I had out of the 4 that I drank actually had vanilla, like I got a lot of vanilla at the end of it. The rest of them were just like, they were more like the Assassin he's describing. This is a better beer, I think.
Yeah, and that was my experience with X as well. That beer didn't do much for me. I think this is way better than what I remember that beer.
And that beer still trades for like $3.50. Whereas I think you can get this for less than $200.
Wow.
Yeah. So this was released at Toppling. It was also released at Binnys, but I think at Binnys it was like $95.
Holy cow!
So when I got mine, I got it for like I'll be brutally honest. Secondary, I think I paid $150 for it, which it was $95 in Chicago. I got it for $159. I have to drive to Decorah. Right. So I always
which is 6 hours.
Exactly. It's 6 hours for you.
Yeah, 7 for you probably.
But this is good. I mean, if you like barrel aged stouts and want to seek one out, this trades for less than Maman, and I think this is better than last year's Maman. I didn't like last year's Maman a ton. It was
18,
good.
right?
18. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, 18. But I heard 19's. Well, I've heard mixed. But I haven't yet. But as far as the thing is, there's not a ton you can compare this to. I mean, there's the Bovine and then Beautiful Meadows from Modern Times are kind of the 2 other ones. And those beers are phenomenal, but this is right up there with it. I mean, the only thing that I could add to this beer, I think, it has good mouthfeel, but you could thicken it up even a little bit, I think. I guess the one whale that I'm leaving out of what I just said is BBT, which I think this is not that good. But
no, but not many beers are, so it's a tough bar.
But as far as value, if you just want a barrel aged stout, this is really freaking good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's definitely A+ for me.
One of the best Toppling beers I've had outside of KBBS for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't have original SR.
You had SR Batch 2. This actually reminds me.
Batch 2.
This actually reminds me a little bit of SR Batch 2.
Yeah, and that was probably a year ago, so it's been a while on that one. But this is really good.
Yeah,
really good. Worth seeking out.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave it there, guys. Barrel Slayer from Toppling Goliath, collaboration with Binnys. Yeah, if you like big barrel aged stouts and you want to get one and have the ammo to trade for it, I definitely would. So we'll leave it there. Thanks for coming behind the bar. Thanks for subscribes, and comments. Till next time. Cheers.
That is 100 out of 100 every time.